I am a massive fan of the original Mean Girls movie. It's one of a sort of comfort watch for me. I would watch it again and again. And I am actually would love to go and see Mean Girls on stage. I think that, anything written by Tina Fey is in my book. So when, they said that they were releasing a Mean Girls musical, the movie, I was really excited about it. But let's see if that excitement was founded or not. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on this channel every week, and then movie reviews just like this one here at the weekend. All of my movie reviews are spoiler free, and I will leave a playlist of my recent reviews linked up above in case you are looking for something to watch this weekend. Yes, I did go and see Mean Girls the musical, the movie, or Mean Girls the movie musical. I never know what we're calling it. But this one I was very, very excited for. I've been excited since watching the trailers. And as I say, big Mean Girls fan, really want to see the show on Broadway. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a big musicals fan anyway. Now I'm back in the UK. I love going to watch musicals on stage. I love that they're so much more accessible here than they were in the US. I can just go and turn up or get a day ticket for something, and it's affordable. It's an affordable day out. Some tickets are actually less than a ticket to go to the cinema. I think the seats that I was sitting in the cinema for this movie, because I have Limitless, were like £20 seats, and you can get a theatre ticket if you are flexible and last minute here in London to go and watch a show for £20. So that's the comparison for you. So big musicals fan, big Mean Girls fan, and so very excited to see this one. The mistake I made was I went to see it on Wednesday and I wasn't wearing pink. And I am a pink girl. I've got my pink lips on right now. I've got, my pink cup right here. And I did not wear pink. I was wearing yellow. What was up with that? So there's the first mistake. And then the movie finished and I was like, I was a little bit disappointed. I was really excited for it. Really excited for Mean Girls the musical. And I just feel like they didn't go deep enough. They did not commit. I felt like they could have gone, this is a really great musical. Or they could have gone, this is a really great Mean Girls remake. And I just feel like they didn't commit to either. So you had like the remake of the Mean Girls with some songs. It didn't flow like a musical should flow, Your movie musicals like your Grease and your Greatest Showman, and even La La Land, which is a movie musical I didn't really particularly rate. It flows nicely, but what was going on here was they had the Mean Girls script, that's so fetch, and then shove in a song, and yeah. So I really, really wanted a solid Mean Girls musical, and what I got was kind of a diluted, we're going to pander to both parties here. We're going to remake the movie for the movie fans, or for the people who are coming to Mean Girls for the first time who haven't seen the original. And then we're going to put some stuff in for the musical fans as well. Because I could see where the songs would obviously work really well on the stage. I could see how it would have been done on the stage, how the staging would have been, how the set would have looked, how the characters would have danced. And then it was diluted because it was filmed. Now, the majority of the people cast and singing the songs, the big musical numbers, were great. Like, we know that Renee Rapp has played Regina George on the stage. Like, we knew that she was going to be a solid choice for this role. And I really like the sort of different look that she has that leans way more towards the musical, I've seen clips, than it does towards the original Regina George, Rachel McAdams in the original Mean Girls. And so I knew that was good. I knew that was solid. And then the actress playing Janice, Oh my goodness. I just wanted more of her on screen. She was fabulous. Her acting was brilliant. Her singing was brilliant. I love the look they've given her. I love the musical numbers that she had as well. I just wanted more of her. You kind of come away from the movie going, okay, we got Katie and we got Regina, and, you know, they're the main characters. In this one, I was just like, oh my God, Janice is epic. She's fabulous. She's just, her singing is stunning. And like, you could tell that she was singing from her stomach. And then just on that same kind of subject of singing, Damien was, of course, fabulous as well. I'm kind of like glad that they didn't get Tina Fey to sing. I was really worried that they would force her to sing. They didn't. It's fine. But yeah, Damien was fabulous, and again gave that whole she doesn't even go here line just perfectly. But then yeah, the actress that they get to play Katie is just an actress. Like, obviously, I know that people in the profession are trained in all three, but her voice just was not strong, and I just feel like that could have like elevated it so we had a bit more of commitment to the musical aspect of it than to the movie aspect of it. And so that just took away from it a little bit as well. Like, her acting was fine, but I didn't find her terribly like magnetic to watch. And yet I've seen her in other things and she was good in other things, but I think because I was kind of like waiting for her to suddenly start singing and it just be a little bit like, oh yeah, a little bit like what Pierce Brosnan did for Mamma Mia. Not quite that bad though, I don't think. Yes. Now, the one thing about the main actress that plays Katie is her mom is played by Jenna Fisher, aka Pam in The Office. And there was moments where you would sort of look at Katie, particularly when she had her hair a specific way, and you'd be like, that looks like sort of season 1 and 2 Pam from The Office. So they've like cast the mother-daughter relationship really well there. And I like seeing their dynamic on the screen as well. But yeah, it was disappointing, and I had such high hopes. I wanted to come away from it like singing the songs and come away from it being like, hi, because I went to see it on a Wednesday night, and you know, Wednesdays at school are hard, and then go into Thursday being all buzzing from having seen this, and I just wasn't, and I was disappointed because I went in with high expectations. So should you pay your cinema going money to go and see this one? I'm a bit like, maybe save your money, watch Mean Girls at home again, and then get your tickets for when it hits the West End in 2025. I mean, it's a long wait, but I just don't feel like it's worth it. And there were people that walked out. Now, I've seen online a lot of people weren't expecting it to be a musical. Like, doesn't it literally say on the posters, like, Mean Girls, the musical, the movie? Like, is that not what it says? And, like, the posters, the trailers are like, my name is Regina George. Like, she's singing. Like, it's a musical. Yeah, no, I don't think you should pay your cinema going money to go and see this one. I don't think it's worth it. I think even if you are gonna give it a go, it doesn't have to be seen on the big screen, because I don't think they did the musical numbers well enough that you really want to see that choreography and the sound on the big screen. I don't think it's required. And there we go. I know that's harsh, but I had higher hopes and they dashed those, and so that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel coming out of it. As always, if there is a particular movie you would like me to go and watch this week and bring you my thoughts here next week, then please do let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's movie review video. I've got some tickets for some films I am also very excited about lined up, and then hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on the bookish content that I post in between times. And yes, sorry this was such a negative review, but thanks for watching. I will see you with my next video. Woo!